This is a fun time of year for most people anyway. The brightly colored lights, the festive music, thoughts about the gifts that we're planning on giving those special people in our lives. The twinkle in their eyes, they open them up. But have you ever noticed sometimes that those people that have the least seem to be able to give the most at Christmas? And so that kind of begs the question, are we rich enough? Just what do we mean by being rich? Is it money and stuff, or relationships, our values and ethics? The list is long, but for today, let's look at money and stuff. Do you consider yourself rich? Many times the answer is no. I just need to make a little bit more, or some number more than I'm making today, and then I'll be rich. I just need just a little bit more. And that desire to have just a little bit more can turn into this downward spiral that ruins our joy of life, and it just eats away at our inner being. And unfortunately, the world teaches us to chase that empty dream. If you don't think so, just listen to all the commercials about things that you just absolutely have to have. And so the world teaches us to chase that empty dream, that mirage, that thing that just is outside of our reach, that more is better. And it just feeds our desire to have just a little bit more. Now, Jesus talked about money in the Bible because money was just as important in those folks' lives as it is to our own lives today. Many people think that the Bible says that money is the root of all evil, but what it really says is that the love of money is a root of all evil. And then you can find that in Timothy. And so that kind of gets back to our thing where we keep chasing after more. And so when we do love money, when we do constantly have that drive to have more, then there's never enough. We just have this need to chase after money. And what we're doing is we're making money and stuff this empty, shallow, hollow God that controls our lives. Chasing money and stuff can turn into that downward spiral, just like an addiction to drugs and things like that. An addiction that robs us of true happiness. And chasing money is just another way that we struggle with chasing those carrots in our lives. Those carrots that are just outside our reach. And our message this week is about how God has a better answer for us. A better way of living. A way of life that leads to joy and happiness in our lives. One that gives us that incredible peace in our hearts. God adopts us as His holy children and gives us blessings upon blessings so that we always have more than enough. And when we focus on God and not chasing after more, we will always have enough. And that's why one of our core values at Kalamo is loving God. Because when we focus on loving God, He fills our heart with that peace that passes all human understanding, that leads to that pure joy and happiness, and we will always have enough. And that's what our message is about this week, and I hope you find it helpful.